BK Game Devs, we're here. We're live. What's up? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. It's another Thursday. We weren't here last week, but we're back this week to keep. We're working on our game Wake Up, and we have some bigger updates for the channel and things going forward. But first, let's give the quick updates about what happened in between weeks. So, what happened between 2 weeks ago and today was we went through the previous sections of our game and changed it so that there are spikes in each of the sections, and now spikes will do 25 points of damage, and lava will be now a one-shot kill. It'll do 100% damage, and so that way it'll be more consistent, so that when you get to the escape sequence in section 3, if the lava touches you and instant kills you, it's consistent with section 2 and section 1. So that's what we did last week, and so as Alex is showing off now, you can see some of that there. As for the channel going forward with the bigger updates, Wake Up now is what we're working on now. But what we're planning on doing in the relative future is putting this at least on hold for a bit. So once we get through these three sections, we polish up the menus, the gameplay, and stuff like that. We'll post this to itch.io and let everyone we know, let you guys go and play test it and give us your feedback. What works, what doesn't work, what's great, what's not so great. And while people are playtesting and stuff, we'll actually take some time to move to a separate project that you may have heard about. Maybe when we first started the channel, we may have spoke about it briefly, but we wanted to work on a Metroidvania game that is currently called Havok. So we'll go back to that. It'll be a 2D Metroidvania in the think of Symphony of the Night, Super Metroid, or Hollow Knight. Any of those will fit the bill. And yeah, so if you see what Alex is showing now, he's showing our itch.io page. We'll post it there.
Very simple.
So that everyone. Yep.
For now.
Yeah. For now, and you can also feel free to check out our other game that we will be working on. We will be working on, not necessarily on stream, but we're also working on this Safe Surfing game. That's a game from our game jam that we are planning to get put into a VR arcade. But yeah, back to Havok. We'll be working on that, and that will be like the majority of our streams once we're done with this section of Wake Up. The other thing that will change about the channel is we also might have more than one stream per week. So sometimes when one or two of us are free and we have some time, maybe on the weekend or on other weekdays, we might hop on a quick, maybe hour stream or something and tackle some problems that are fun to show off, but also just we want you guys to have more content to watch as well. So that's what we'll be doing going forward. Did I cover everything, Chris?
Yeah, you pretty much covered the entire thing. There was nothing to chime in on. So
okay.
There you go.
All right. I'm sorry, but yeah, cool.
No, that's all good. But if the viewers don't know what itch.io is, it's just a site where indie developers put their games up, and there's a common thing that developers do is they put developer logs for games. So like they will post like a first build of a game to get feedback, and then they make changes based on that feedback, post another build, and eventually it'll be a published game. But that's what we're gonna do with Wake Up, just so that we can get some type of feedback from the community, and while that's happening,
also,
we're gonna pivot to the Metroidvania style game that Quan was referring to.
Yep. And also we're posting on itch as well, like for feedback, but also we just want y'all to play our game. Like, you've been watching us stream for all these weeks, like you guys deserve to play some part of it, right? So we hope you enjoy it as well when you get to play it.
Fire.
So yeah, that's what will happen going forward. And with regard to Havok, we'll probably be having certain streams that won't be all development, I think is what we're going to be doing. So of course we'll be writing code a lot, but since this game will be a bit more story based, a bit more involved, we may have some streams that are just totally dedicated to design, to world layout, to world building, stuff like that. So look forward to those, because I think those will be interesting streams as well.
Exactly. Yep.
I think
Okay,
that's
and if that
it for now, right?
yeah, and so if that covers everything, we can get to what we're doing today. And so what we're going to be starting with is actually a suggestion from last stream, where I think it was someone named Marvin who was like, "Yo, let's get some retractable spikes in here." And so that's what we're going to be working on right now. We realized it might be cool to, now that we have these spikes in our sections, have some retractable spikes that kind of, you know, go up and down on a timer, and the player will have to time their jumps, time their platforming to make sure they don't get hit by the spikes and take damage. So that's what we'll be working on first.
Right. And keep in mind, we have no clue how we're gonna do this, or at least I don't. So, some of this is kind of research, right? Unless
Yeah.
have you
So
guys done some...
I had an idea.
Yeah.
To, let's say, so first, of course, we're gonna need an animation, right? And so I think what we can do is we can create an animation, not with the tile map spikes, with the just like object sprites, like as sprites. And what we'll do is maybe we make an animation, and you know how you can use animation controller triggers?
Yeah.
We can use a trigger that will be like retract, which goes down, and like, I guess, activate, which goes up. It'll be like just, it'll have two animation states. And then maybe from the code on, I guess it technically will be an infinite loop, but just on a loop, we can have it on a timer. Like we have that looping action thing. Maybe we can use that to just have it go, or maybe that's too intense because it's going to be a coroutine. But either way, just in a loop,
Like every
we
2
can have a
seconds.
timer.
2 or 3
so
seconds.
timer goes down to a 0, and once it's at 0, you retract, and then you put it, and then maybe you do the inverse. Instead of bringing it down, you put it back up. So once it gets back up to 2, you put them back up, and it just does that infinitely. And what I was also thinking is maybe we can add a start delay. And the reason I say that is the way this will work right now is, as I suggested it, every set of spikes will be on the same like cycle. So as soon as the level loads, they'll all be going at the same like rate, right? And no matter where they are, and that's fine. But maybe I could see an idea if we wanted spikes to kind of do something like this. I know it's just my hands, but if you wanted it to go like boom, 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 like they kind of like,
I see. Yeah.
come up like a quarter second after each other, you could set different start delays. So maybe one, I think you get what I'm saying. So instead of them all just going up at once, they kind of like, it's kind of like a staircase almost. They kind of, you know, follow each other, or kind of like a wave is better.
A wave.
But
yeah.
Do we think
yeah,
we
a
should
wave is
distinguish? Should we distinguish between the spikes that are like kind of serving as like lava that are meant to be like static, and then to the ones that we're describing right now, which would be on like the platforms?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they should be a separate game object, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So I think that the spikes we have right now are tile maps. So they won't even, I don't think we'll have to do any coding for that.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay.
Since they're attached to the tile map, they'll have their own like properties, but these will not be attached to the tile map. They'll just be like,
It's going to be an
a game
animation with like a collider and with like a script attached to it for what triggers the animation.
Yep, exactly that. I think that's how we should go about it.
Okay.
So in my head, the first thing to do is then make a spikes object or something, or like a retractable spikes object, and that has 2 animation states. And now that's where we get started. But again, we can also do research as well. That's just my idea in my head. Don't know if it'll actually work.
Well,
So
let me see what I can find right now. While you guys were talking, I was looking into something.
Yeah, cool.
Where did we put the animated tiles?
The animated tiles are in
scriptable tiles. There it is.
Yep, scriptable tiles. Yeah, yep.
So what if we, based on the documentation here?
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, they have these like logic tiles.
They're called.
You want to go to? Yeah, you go
tiles.
to 2D tile and then rule tile. Yeah.
There's different
types. That might be interesting to look into, the rule tiles.
Yeah, that'd be cool if we could have it run on a rule, which is a timer. because then we could also in the same way we have our kill zone that has our kill zone tile maps that have a like tag for kill zone, which is what triggers the like controller and stuff. Maybe we can do a similar thing with the rule tile. I don't know. That's also not a bad idea.
Right. Like it doesn't actually need to be a separate game object. It can just be
A type of tile that does damage and has an animation, you know, like that isn't a bad idea at
like
all.
no, it'll like be very similar to the lava we have now. There's just like a script that's like I guess determining the animation.
Which animation it's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't know if we could do that with the scriptable tile, but
But let's find out.
Is this it? Just
Yeah.
It's that the one left of the red tile all the way to the one that you're on now. Yep. Those 5.
Yeah, because what I want to see, because my biggest thing is not really the animation per se. It's the logic for the collider. Like I want to make sure that whatever we do, the collider is properly affected.
Gotcha. Yeah. So
it should be the same as the current the current hazards that we have now in terms of the collider. I think. I don't know. What were you gonna say, Quan?
And so I'll say the reason I don't think that will work is because the collider only thinks of it as boxes. So even if the tile is like the one where the spikes are kind of like in the floor, it'll still paint it as a box.
Yeah, you're
and so
right.
the collider will still be there.
You're right.
So if we go the game object route, then we can control that. We can access the collider and say, when the timer is done, turn off the collider. When the timer is back on, turn on the collider. And that'll be kind of the way that it's damageable or not damage, or like it does damage or doesn't do damage to the player.
I mean,
again, that's the game object route.
I wonder with a scriptable tile if you could change the like collider depending on what the animation is.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
That would make our lives a lot easier, I think.
Yeah, because then it would be much more realistic. And so, what are you trying right now, Alex?
It's I don't know. There's some sort of
Hang
tiling
around with
rules. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Game object. Okay, interesting. So you can drop a game object in there. So now that's interesting already.
I don't think it's.
Does that mean?
Like in here, it's not in the documentation. It's not really setting the game object.
Okay. I thought maybe you drop an object in there and it follows the rule. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me put it on our little resource. See what's going on.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know what this extend neighbor does, but I think it might actually literally extend the tile with another tile. So here you're selecting what tile you're going to use. Normally this is the default, and this might be like how it all works. The output could be single, random, or animation.
Okay.
Right, display.
Let me take a look at the docs.
Minimus. Fire the rule. Change, add, duplicate, or remove rule. Now.
I'm not seeing, or maybe I'm missing it, but it doesn't seem like you have the ability to attach like a script or something to it.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Control. Yeah, it seems like it's but what's the rule part though? I'm trying to figure it.
This is something that requires watching a video on, I think.
Yeah.
Rule tiles, yeah.
Or taking more time.
The 3x3
out
box
at a different time
represents the neighbors a tile can have, where the center represents the tile itself. And 8 bordering cells are its neighborhood. The neighboring tiles and their relative tile, each of these. If all neighbors match the options, then the rule match and properties are applied. And what is the tiling rule? if you want to have a random output, you can. Yeah, we can figure this out. This
Okay,
seems like
sure,
a little, or maybe this just might not be the solution.
Maybe we could go with the game object route for now because it seems the most feasible without doing more research.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that again, behind the scenes, we can change it if the rule tiles end up being a better way to do it.
Ooh.
So for now, I guess we can make a retractable. Should we do the animation first or write a script first? That's the real question.
I guess we should set up the animation so that when we write the script, we could just test it right away.
Okay, so let's create a new game object, I guess, or we could just start
where
with
are the spikes coming from? Here?
dark dungeon, dark gray dungeon. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one because I haven't changed the. Oh wait, no, wait, is this the tile one? Yes, yeah. Okay, so then that's fine. Yeah, just find those. No, it's 5 actually. It's that first one too. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, that kind of empty one. Yeah,
Is
that
there a
one.
reason why like the last one is a little bit retracted?
Oh, I just realized that actually. Is it out of order? Should it be 1, 2, 3, 5, 4? Yeah, that's probably right.
Okay, we can
Wait,
fix it.
I'm sorry. What are you looking at? What's the problem?
So I know you can't really see it on his screen, but the 5 sprites he has, right?
Yeah.
The one that's completely on the right is a bit retracted of the one before it. So
Oh.
maybe the tile map is out of order, and it should be the sprite order should be 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean 5, 4.
Oh.
Meaning that like it'll go up correctly because the way it'll animate now is it'll kind of like jut down and it'll be kind of weird.
Okay.
So yeah, I say yeah. So just put it there, and now just play the game, and now we should see the animation. Because you just put
on a loop.
Yeah, and now we can go into the animator on this object. So just rename this like this new object. I don't know. You can name it anything you want. You can call it retractable spikes.
We're actually gonna have to make the collider shrink with the animation.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I think that we can figure out how best to do that. Yeah, sure.
I think I have an idea how, but
okay.
Okay.
We'll see.
So now go to the animation pane, the one that's right next to game in
I'm gonna rename this.
Okay. Wait, what are you renaming? I don't see.
Yeah, the animation controller.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and so now go to the animation pane, the one that's next to your game tab, and let's actually change the order because we just realized which ones that's kind of in the wrong order, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so yeah, just switch those two. Yep.
Okay, let me copy this and put this here. Oh, just give me a second.
No problem. So yeah, so once we change those 2 sprites, what we can do then is make sure it's looking good, and then we'll just, in the same way that we did for the crossfade, where we first made it go from black, from transparent to black, we'll just do the same thing. We'll just inverse it. We'll add a new clip to this animation controller.
It'd be the other way.
Yeah, and then we can add the parameters and say, activate, retract, or either retract or I don't know what's the opposite of retracting. I never think about that.
Poke.
Right? Poke and retract, right? But yeah, so we were changing the order of those 2 sprites.
We don't want it to loop for one.
No, but yeah.
Is it protract?
Right? Like what is? And like I doubt it because it sounds weird. Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
Yep, that works, Alex. And now add a new clip.
A new clip.
Oh yeah, first play and let's see how it looks. Yeah, you're right. It should look a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now go back to animation.
Oh,
And
let me stop it from looping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yep, that's good. And now we'll go to the animation pane and add a new clip. And we can call. Oh, so first we should name this clip. Actually, does this have a name for this clip?
Spike.
It's just called Spike.
Spike.
I guess, or we can call it Spike Up and Spike Down. That's probably a bit easier for us, right?
That works. Yeah. Spike.
Yeah, Spike Up and Spike Down. Instead of trying to figure out the inverse of retracting.
Spike retract. Spike protract.
Right. But
Sounds
yeah,
like
so-
some ninjutsu or something.
Yeah, right, for sure. Spike protract. Some fucking Naruto shit. So we can rename that, and then we'll
I did.
create a new clip. Yeah, Spike Up, and now let's make a new clip in the animation pane. I forget how you do it. I think it's like from the drop down,
Hold on.
and we'll call it Spike. Yeah, no problem.
Retractable. In here or in here?
No. Up there, yeah. If you click that drop down there, it should say like add new clip or something.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
It should. Hold on. No. Wait. Try again.
Do I have to select the
When you
object?
click on, oh maybe yeah. There we go. Yeah. Create new clip and call it just Spike Down. And what we're gonna do is maybe you can go to Spike. The way we did before, yeah, just like copy all 5 maybe, and then move them around.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah, I say copy all 5 and paste them because we don't know the exact timing. So if you just copy it, it'll keep that same like timing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And-
Just,
Yeah.
No, just like get all of them at the same time. Yeah.
Yep. And then you can just copy it, and then you should be able to just like, if you click on the timeline, and then just paste. No. All right.
Really?
I've gotten it to work.
Okay, there we go.
But
It's because I
it
think it was
should
because it was previewing for some reason.
Okay.
be- okay,
so-
got it. And now we can just move them manually, like back and forth and such.
Is that the right time though? Just can you make sure?
It should be just because it copy and pasted, but yeah, let's make sure. It ends at what is it? I can't read that on your screen, so I'll trust you, Alex.
This one ends at 20. This up ends at 4.
Yeah.
Lol.
Wait, if you zoom
Okay.
in, can you zoom in on the up one?
Well, I could do this, and
No, just zoom in on the up one first, and then I just want to see if it's
can you see
like
it?
more.
Hold on
Yeah.
real quick. I'll be right back.
No problem.
Okay.
Can you see it better?
Yeah, I can.
So you see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of like an array. Let's see. So what if we move this guy to 4, this guy to 3, this guy to 2,
Right.
this guy is 0. I remember something
Hey.
about this that like may not be correct, but let's find out, right?
I mean that makes sense. So.
Spike up. Let's just make the trend. You know what? Let's delete this. Nope, we can't. Okay. Here's just a spike up. You know, we could change the animation to spike down and see what that.
Yeah.
Let's start from the top. Oh,
Need to set loop time to off.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Oh, I didn't see it. Do it again.
it might have been way too
Okay.
fast.
So what's happening now? Oh my goodness, that was lightning speed.
Yeah.
You know what, Alex? Just like keep it the way it was pasted.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Because I feel like Unity is just being stupid.
Let me fast forward there and then just.
I don't know. Control Z.
I don't want to control Z. I made some name changes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just delete them and then
Just repaste and then do your reverse swap thing.
Whoa.
is is there a way to like to automatically reverse the clip or something?
That'd be nice.
Okay, I thought you found one. I was like, yo, what? But you meant that you
No.
did it by hand.
Why am I I keep losing it. Okay, so let me switch this back to spike up. And this should still be spiked down and isn't there a way to reverse things though? I swear there was.
I wish.
Can't you? What if you
I
reverse the? What if you reverse the speed of the animation to like -1? Like you set it to -1. Does that? I don't know.
I get that.
That makes sense, right? I mean,
Yeah,
Well, let me
that's not
see
too
what
far
that does.
fetched.
Nope, that did exactly what you said it would.
So like that's good then, right?
wait, it worked.
Yeah, it did work.
Yeah, it just goes backward.
So let me delete spike down real quick, then go back
Yeah,
to
and
the
this-
controller, and just
Mhm.
like spike down is really just negative of spike up, right? Spike up.
Right.
You just use -1, and this is regular 1,
And
and
okay.
we're doing this on a timer.
Now, yeah. So
Can you call that
Oh.
spike up?
yeah, call the first one spike up. But yeah,
Oh,
let's
I thought I did.
not. It'll be on a timer, but the timer can be handled in the script. So it can just be a trigger. So we can just create a parameter. Yeah. So yeah, just get all that exit time stuff and yada yada. We don't need all that.
Spike up to spike down.
Yep. And so we will have to create some parameters in the animator pane. Keep getting the animation and animator mixed up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we can say it can be a trigger, it can be a bool. It doesn't matter as long as we can just set it in the code. So once the timer is done, we can just set this to true, which it should go up. Then once you set it to false, it'll go down. So it can be
Make
a
it a
bool,
trigger.
it can be a trigger.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
use
I'm
either
fine.
of those. I think.
So
Okay,
initial
so-
state is spike up, right?
Okay, sure. Mm-hmm.
And then here we can just add a trigger for spike, but then here we can also add a trigger for spike. So because it's just the same thing.
I get it. Yeah, as in like just the trigger will just be a toggle.
Exactly, just spike.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
No problem. Sounds good. And now, after we are done with the stuff in the animation, then we can create a script and figure out the logic and such.
I wonder if we can have we created anything where we trigger something based on like other thing?
In terms of an animation,
Yeah.
didn't we do something similar in with the doors? Did we use animation events or am I wrong?
Oh, we might have done something where we trigger a game event, like another game event, or something. When let me see if I can find it.
Mm-hmm.
If we just have a looped time action, like every 2 or 3 seconds, that just sets the bool or the trigger to the other one, like spike up, spike down. That's it. That's really all it needs to do, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh no, this
it's
has
not going to be
very
a complex.
this has very specific behavior though. We need to
Okay.
consider the collider as well, right? Let's just create
Yeah.
a new one.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just saying for the basic structure of it. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
we have to do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. We can make a
Like
retractable spike script or spike controller, whichever one you want to call it. Doesn't matter. But yep, spike controller is fine. And so we need. Right now, we actually don't need much of. Oh, we just need a private collider. No, sorry, animator, so that we can call the trigger.
yes. Correct.
And then we'll probably need a collider for later. And then if we want to do that thing with the start delay, then that can be a float. And that's probably all we need for this, if I had to guess off the top of my head. Yep, get component animator. Perfect.
Start looping action, right?
Yeah. Yep. And then
just animate.
I forget the parameters. Yep. That set trigger, spike, and then the condition to continue is what's next, right? Yeah, the repeat condition
It
is
just always continues.
just true. Yeah.
Repeat delay. 1 second, right?
Yeah, but I think it can just be 1F. You don't need the method there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pick it up.
Yeah, start at 1 second, and then the exit condition, or what to do once the loop ends can be no, because we need to do anything when it ends. Oh, but is that an optional parameter? Okay, sure.
Yeah, it is an optional parameter. Just in case.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool. So then, in this case, so far, if we attach this controller to
it should
our current spike thing, it should work. So let's try that out.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool.
Yep. Awesome. Great.
So that's exactly what we want, but now we just need to, I guess, resize the collider. Maybe can we do that with the keyframes in the animation?
Yeah, so that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Okay.
So here.
So let's add. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
I
was gonna say we need a box collider, but that can come later.
Like here, there's not really gonna be a collider at all, right? In fact, like here, it should be just no collider.
Yeah, because when the spike goes down, like
there should be no collider.
You shouldn't be detecting it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when the spike goes down, let's call that this. Oh, we have to do it in terms of this guy, right? That'll. Oh. Weird. Oh, because there is none. There's none yet. Only this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So one of the things is, let me think about this.
So I'm trying to think. Is there a collider that maps to the size of its sprite? Does a polygon collider do that?
It should be that. I'm just trying to remember how it works exactly.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly how these colliders work and how they differ. But I think there should be a way for us to have it map the size of the sprite. But here's the issue that we're going to face. Because we use the tile map, again, each sprite is still going to be a square. If you go back into the editor at some point, you'll see that even if you click on the sprite where it's it's like totally in the floor, the box is still completely square because it's cut out of a tile map.
Well, yeah, we need to manually. Well, it's not part of the tile map. It's just a separate sprite. We're using a game.
But sorry, but it when we cut up the whole sprite sheet, we did it in like squares. We did it in like X by X squares.
Yeah.
So I'm saying it's not going to be a like freeform shape. It's going to still be a square, even if it's in the floor. So we might have to figure out. That out manually.
Okay.
Which is totally fine. That's something that we got to do. Okay, so update collider. If collider is not null, what are you trying to do?
Removing it. I'm gonna remove it.
remove the collider.
initial collider. Yeah, the initial collider.
Well, what is the initial collider?
Whatever collider we create.
Okay.
Basically,
As in,
I'm
like,
just trying to remove a component from a game object. So let me see how to do that. Remove component from game object.
why not just disable it? Is there a reason in specific to remove it completely?
When we add a polygon collider, it automatically adjusts to the sprite.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So
Try it out,
it's-
because I think that the sprite itself is still a square. So let's manually add a polygon collider in the editor real quick.
Well, hold on. Let me just
Because
do this.
mhm.
Good component, destroy good component foo. Wait. You remove a component from the game because like what's happening is how you say at the state when it's animated, say it's half retracted. That is the sprite, right? Now, if you do polygon add the polygon at that point, the polygon collider, it will do it within the bounds. This is what I did for safe surfing, for the arena or the screen. Remember how they're supposed to be like a thing? Regardless of size, what would happen is a polygon collider would be created in order to get the edges, and then those edges were used in order to get the to create an edge collider for you to live in. Does that make sense?
Okay, got it. Yeah, got it.
I'd have to look at safe surfing code. We'll go over there.
No problem. Also, real quick, do I need a resync? Can you let me know?
Let me find that.
Can you
I
talk?
probably do.
No, I mean in the Discord, it looks like you're good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're good.
You're
You're good.
great, actually.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
What was it? Did we do it under BK Game Devs?
We did. Yeah.
Safe surfing? Really?
Yeah. Because we were a team, and then we posted it to the BK Game Devs HIO.
I'm gonna have to send in the.
You could also find it on the Games for Love GitHub because we ported the code over.
Also true.
Oh. No. Sorry, safe surfing is under my main account.
Oh,
Oh,
For
really?
some reason.
okay.
Oh, okay.
We go to development.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I think I
Assets.
remember that.
Scripts. Oh yeah, we did it all under the safe surfing thing for porting, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a controller specifically for the whole thing, the screen, right?
Yeah.
Managers.
It could be. I don't remember. I
Here it
really
is.
don't remember.
It was a mono behavior. It was called polygon to edge collider converter. It essentially took
Okay.
the polygon collider that was already there. It then, or if it wasn't there in the first place, it added it. So it did a GameObject.add component. Then it added the edge collider. Points.
Okay.
Destroy.
I don't-
Oh, okay, yeah. So you actually destroy the specific component using this destroy method.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
here-
forgot- I keep forgetting about the destroy.
So if collider is not equal to null, we're gonna destroy collider and set it to null.
All right.
That's just
so
like
we'll
to start
we'll
off,
null
just
it
like
out.
make sure it's not there anymore, and then we're gonna
Mhm.
add it. Right, it's equal to GameObject.add component.
And then
It's called-
polygon collider or something, right?
yeah, polygon collider.
Where are we calling update collider?
In
We'll
the
probably
event
call
of the
this
animation.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Now this, okay, we could just see what. Oh no, so long as the tag of this thing is hazard, it should just work, right?
What do you mean, sir?
So long as the tag of it is hazard, it should work. Like
What do you know?
the tag of the retractable spike.
Oh yeah.
Killzone?
Did we ever use damage zone? We didn't use damage zone, right?
I don't
Chris,
think
we
so.
just did kill zone
Yeah.
and had the damage value be different. So yes, so put kill zone, but then you'll have to add a kill zone controller real quick and just set the value.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, actually, it defaults to 25. So
Yeah.
just add a kill zone. Yep, and that should be good. And just add the game object or the event,
Okay, yeah. So this is how it would work.
and then set the event in the animation pane. I don't know if you set it to the function.
No, I did not.
Update collider.
Update collider.
Yep.
So we
And so
don't
now
actually
let's
want
just
it
see what
on
happens.
here. We want it like on maybe this one. This one.
Wait,
and then
wait. What are you guys doing right now? You can call a function at a specific keyframe. Is
Yeah,
that?
of course, yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I get it.
Or rather, sorry, not of course, but like, yes, you can.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
Given that the animation is actually being played on said,
So we're adding and destroying a collider at every frame. Is that what we're
Honestly,
doing?
Not every frame.
like these two, I'm thinking about just resetting it. Like at this point,
each keyframe? I mean, yeah.
like for example, here if I'm on the player update collect.
And it's by controller.
Thank you. Here we can do public void clear collider, right?
Okay, which will
Destroy it.
Really, it's just
run that
this.
code.
Yeah, and then it's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because this is gonna go in reverse, right?
Yeah. So,
So really,
but you're only putting it not on every keyframe. It's only on one keyframe, right? Or is that on every keyframe?
I think this is the keyframe we want to add the clear collider to.
Okay, got it. So it's only on certain keyframes, not every single one.
Yeah, initially you don't want it to be on at all.
Mm-hmm.
Here it's gonna clear it out, but it's gonna really do nothing in the first time.
Alright.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah, here it's gonna start, and then when it reverses back, it's gonna call clear again, right here. Now I don't know
Alright,
how
look,
costly
yeah.
this is, by the way. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Who knows? Yeah, because just adding and destroying a component. Can you go to in the scene view? Can you click on the recyclable spray and then? Oh, did we add a box collider or does it? Oh, okay. So it's adding it, but can we see?
I kind of see it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
See,
I
think
see it there.
so
Alright.
this is in between frames, right?
Okay.
See now it updated the moment it hit the next frame.
Okay, and I'll go, and I'll keep going.
It's going pretty
Weird.
fast. Oh wait, no, I can't.
Yeah, I get it.
Can't I do that? Can't I play with it? Oh, but that's not gonna update it. It's just only playing the animation.
No, yeah, but it's not. Yeah, it's just playing the animation.
Okay. But you can kind of see it is like, I don't know if you could see it very well, but it is kind of like
Yeah,
very-
I see it adjusting, and I think for our purposes, I think it should be good enough. Like, I don't think we need it to be like perfect or like pixel perfect, right?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we could test it out to see like how
Yeah,
accurate
sure.
it is.
I said let's just throw some around and see if we take damage or not, based
Yeah.
on when it's down and when it's not
Let
down.
me undo this guy
And maybe
disable-
up the time from 1 second to like 2 or 3, just so that we're sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or let's make that a variable. Let's make that a
But that's the
delay
between.
time?
That's not the speed of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, because I'm saying, but maybe we want to have like one that's like, maybe in section 1 it's like goes down for 2 seconds, up for 2 seconds, then maybe in section 3 it's only like 1 second, so it's faster.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that being a variable is fine.
Sure. No one's talking to us. Of course they're not. All right.
It's fine.
I'm just messing around. Let's see. So this guy is here, chilling, right? I should be getting
Yeah.
damage from it.
Yeah. Okay, and so
Right.
nice platforming guy.
Ah,
He's terrible. He's terrible, everyone.
it's because of my the little experimental game I'm working on. It has Hollow Knight controls and it's Z to jump.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
We okay, so that didn't hurt me.
Alright, can you wait? Yeah.
Just stand like in it. I'll tell you why. I think it's probably because it needs to be a trigger collider,
Okay.
right?
It's doing what we want it to though, but it needs to be triggered. You're right.
Is it because Killzone controller is on trigger enter?
Yep, that's why. Yep. So we need to, when we create the collider, we have to do then collider dot, I don't know, is trigger there?
Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah, probably that.
Yep.
All right, is trigger equals true. Yep.
I love how
Is
Unity
that-
doesn't really have like a uniform way of like naming their variables.
Yeah, you can tell that like hundreds of people worked on a Unity and everyone had their own kind of like way of doing things. Nice. That's okay. Now,
What just happened?
No, that's not right.
What just happened?
Why not?
Because it took away the entire health bar.
Oh, it did. Whoa, wait, no, I didn't see.
Wait. Yeah, try it
I
again.
didn't see. Yeah, now go stand in it. Yo,
Wow.
why is it doing 100 damage? Oh, I guarantee you, I know why. It's probably doing frame contact damage.
Yeah.
It's for every like frame you're in it. It's like, bro, boom, 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 just knocking you down.
But isn't that what Lava's doing?
No, because good point.
You know what we
I
need
don't
to
know,
do? When you collide, like once you that on that first collision, we need to do the blinking damage thing.
So first, let's test out our hypothesis. So can you put a breakpoint in the place in player controller where we handle the damage? I think on Killzone enter or something like that, and let's make sure that that's happening 4 times or more than once at least. I'm pretty sure that is what's happening, and maybe let's jump into lava as well and see like what's the difference, like, or spikes at least. Sorry, because spikes do 25. The floor spikes. Like, why is it that? Okay, that's once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Yeah, so it did like a lot of times, right?
Yeah, I did.
And now when you hit the floor spikes, what happens? It only does it once, I assume.
Oh, it's really because of on trigger enter. Multiple as the animation continues, multiple things are being done. Multiple of these what do you call it?
I get you. On each frame of the animation, it's making a new collider, and that's triggering it on trigger enter.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so then in that case, what we might need to do is either we find a graceful way to handle this, or because this game, like, again, because it's a more simple 2D platformer, I'm fine with just doing something like on animation end, or like in that start looping action or something, we just turn off the collider when it's not on and turn it back on when it's going up or something. It's not perfect, but it will solve this problem.
I get what you're saying.
So it'll only have 2 states. Instead of following the keyframes, it'll just be like on when it's going up and it's up, off when it's going down.
I just set like is resetting to, like, if is resetting, then don't handle Killzone.
Okay, all right, yeah. Let's see.
No. Oh well.
No, yeah, it worked.
It's 25.
Yeah. That's all good. Cool.
Yeah,
that works too.
This is meant to like yeah.
Why is the player dying?
What?
Why is the player
No,
dying?
No, they didn't die. It's just that they don't have a soft checkpoint, so it's starting them back at the beginning.
Oh. Okay. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah, and so
here I'm just basically this is where I'm capturing on the Killzone event, right? And if it's hitting multiple times, I'm already setting is resetting to true,
Okay.
regardless of where I am, whether I'm is player dead or if it's how do you say, or just a regular kill zone, right? So if I'm already resetting, then I'm just going to not do this anymore.
Return and just not do anything.
Yeah.
Yep, that totally works.
Yeah, that's kind
Good
of
enough.
what I was trying to say
I think
before. I
it's-
just didn't know how to put the words
I
down.
think it's best we do it this
Yeah,
way.
yeah, it was.
Just because
I agree.
if we do it, if we try to like handle it on the actual damaging components, we're gonna have to
Yeah,
handle it
yeah.
on every damaging component.
Yeah,
or kill
you're right.
zone.
And that's not the way to do it.
Um,
Okay, cool. So
Okay.
yo, shout out to TechNode. Thanks for joining again. Appreciate it.
Shout out.
What's up?
Um
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
so
wow.
go ahead.
Wow. Okay.
right?
Jinx, you want me to soda?
Sure.
We need to
Okay,
make
so
multiple.
now I think we can place these. So maybe we should first. Let's try and do one last thing. The
Mhm.
start delay. Let's see if we can find a way to have it like wait a certain amount of time before it starts its animation or something. So in that, where do we call start looping action?
In
Spec controller.
In Spike Controller. Yeah. In the,
Yeah, right.
In the
So-
start. Yeah.
Yeah, so if we have a thing called start delay, we could just have it be we have that timed action, right? Or like, what was it called? The thing that just like waits before it does an action. I think it's called start timed action. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could wait a certain amount of time before starting the loop, and then in that case we can have the spikes like retract at different times, or kind of make like a row of spikes that like retract in a like a wave formation.
Oh yeah, that's definitely cool. I get what you're saying.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
So
I'd have to see which ones are using this thing.
well, no. I'm saying we don't need to change start looping action.
Oh,
we,
I see.
We can
I
leave it
see.
as is. Yeah.
Like,
So I'm saying, yeah. So make a public float start delay. Cool. And then let's have it start at 1F. Yep. And then, yep. This dot start timed action. And then no, we don't want to do anything first. And then we just, yeah, you just keep it. Yep, exactly. We just call the method that we're using now, and then start delay. The one thing you did forget is the arrow. Yep. Yeah, so I think that should do it. And so now, if we make, let's say we make like 3 different retractable sprite objects, we can have it be like 0.25, 0.75, and like 1.25 or something, and they should like do a little wave or something, and that'll be kind of cool because it'll give us that flexibility.
Yeah, and we can also like have them alternate too. Like
Yep.
like if we have a row of spikes, yeah, we can have like the even ones go on 0.25 and the odd ones go on 0.5, you know, something like that.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a totally good idea. All right, we have.
Okay.
Okay, so now at this point, do we make this a prefab? I guess.
I want to become famous? Yeah.
Is anyone signed in as BK Game Devs?
Yeah, not me, I guess.
You could ban them if you click on the name and just ban.
The user has not been banned.
Lovely.
Oh no, okay, here it is. Ban.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I could do it from Streamlabs.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
No, we don't want to be famous through your methods, y'all.
Get out of here.
Trolls.
Get out of here.
How dare you troll our 4 viewer stream?
So now what do we want to do? Do we want to like create like a group of them and place this?
Yeah, I say first of all, let's make a prefab probably, right? Because now that this is like this functionality is done.
Yeah.
Don't call it retractable spike.
Yeah, that's better. Singular, and then yeet that homie into the prefabs folder, and we're good to go.
I love how we still have the boy prefab in there. It's hilarious.
I kind of want to replace this dude. Honestly,
I feel you.
with
Yeah.
with what?
I don't know. Maybe we can create something.
I think that would be the only like
Okay.
reason why we would replace it, because I kind of like it unless we were to make our own.
Okay, I feel that. Or maybe we save the creation for Havoc or something. Who knows? But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine with it in either way.
We're definitely gonna have to do that for Havoc.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have to do all the
A lot of stuff.
artsy art for Havoc.
Yeah.
Retractable spike. We want to create a group of them, right? How many are here? A one,
Let's just.
a two.
Oh no, I'm saying maybe we leave these as regular.
Yeah.
Like they stay the way they are, and we'll put 3 on this platform that your mouse is hovering on.
Oh,
Yeah. So now the player will have to time their jumps and stuff. That's the idea.
and you said, wasn't there a way to like do that? Like put things. in a
Yeah.
certain way?
Click W
W.
and then hit V.
V?
Hold V and then go to the corner, the right corner or something. Yep, and then it'll snap it to another object. No.
Am I doing the wrong thing?
No. Yeah. So delete the first one or delete just like one of them and start
Oh,
over.
there it is.
Yeah,
Makes
that
sense.
There you go.
exactly.
There you go.
And then you can duplicate that, snap that.
W.
Oh no, it's a V. You hold V, but you need to be in like W mode, if that makes sense. Hold. Yeah, and now hold the. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
There you go.
And now if you select all 3, I think you should be able to do the same thing if you hit V. No?
Well, I
Okay,
think
no,
this
alright,
is a
so
tile
fine.
map.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. So then just manually just move it to where you want it to be.
I wonder if we
That's fine.
if there's any merit of like to installing progrids to help with this kind of situation.
I have no idea what ProGrids is,
It is.
but I can infer.
You just did.
It's a
right?
pro version of the grid, yeah.
We can install it. It just gives you the ability to snap.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fine.
I've never used it before. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, let's see what it's like.
Unless it doesn't work.
Yeah. And then, right, it just doesn't do anything we need to do at all. Okay, so then after this, we can take a look at the disappearing platforms and stuff, yeah?
Sure.
Cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna remove it because somewhere.
Unless we want to play around with like the different like types of spike patterns.
Yeah, I'm saying after we do that, we
Okay.
can take a look at the disappearing platforms. Yeah, I think that we because of how we implemented it, we can have like a wave formation. We can have just like alternating where like some are even, some are odd, and then just a general just bed of spikes that like all of them go up the same time, all of them go down the same time.
I was thinking this.
And
I was thinking the same
and-
thing. Yeah.
yeah, right. That's some good variation.
Yeah.
So yeah, Alex, if you just okay, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Make a prefab, right? Or not prefab, but just like an object, yeah.
I personally
Well,
don't like the when it renames like things to 1 and 2.
Yeah, I understand. I feel you.
Are you calling it medium because that's based on platform medium?
Kinda.
I think so, yeah, because our moving platform, like that's the medium size, I think.
What do I call that? Or like, let's be really literal about it. 3 retractable spikes.
I'm weak. Yeah, so I say just try that out, and now let's do a few things. So just play it first, and now these should all be in sync because there's no delay or anything like that. Nice. Yep. And now
that looks really cool.
it does. And now go back And now let's change the start delay, and let's put 1 and 3 on the same delay and 2 on a separate one. Now they should go in like a,
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it, but they should be like
Alternating.
they should alternating.
Alternating.
That's the word for it. They should alternate.
Yeah.
Right. See, now like that'll be cool for platforming, and then finally,
Wait, their
let's put
initial thing, they all went up at the same time, I think. But I think that's because of the animation. The animation starts it off as a.
okay. I don't think that's that bad, but I do get what you mean though.
That makes sense logically because of the way we set it up.
Yeah.
Because we don't have anything barring it from doing the spike up. On entry, it goes spike up.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh.
Mm.
Oh, we have a right. That does.
So now they should each go down at a different time, right?
What?
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so we'll have to play around with the timing. One down, 2 down, 3 down. Yeah, okay, and so that's what we want. And now what we can do is
Is it
we
3?
can lower the time.
Sorry, I like so basically the repeat delay. I want to see if one of them at a time can come up as opposed to like multiple. I think definitely that's playing around with the repeat down.
Also, maybe yeah, we should let's actually just real quick. Let's rename that variable the repeat delay instead of
yeah.
just delay. Yeah, that makes sense. I actually. Yep. Cool. So as you're saying, sorry.
No, that's it. Name must exist. Oh, right. Done a rename.
Cool. And so yeah, let's see how this works. Okay.
Oh, it's because it's back to 1.
Oh, because we did that in the editor. Yeah,
Yeah.
They all need to be 2.
I put them to 3.
Okay.
But this just makes it so that 1 at a time kind of pops up. See, now they're going down. They're 1.
I understand.
1, 3. I guess we can make it
Okay.
faster.
I was gonna say now let's make it like double time. So 1.5.
Let's do
So make that
0.5.
0.5, and then make the repeat delay 1.5.
1.5, right?
Yep.
And then for this one,
1
and 1.5, and then the final one is what? 1 and 1. Oh, 1.5 and 1.5. Sorry, no, yeah, you're right. Now it should be a little bit faster. I think that's dope. Like, especially if you get like a row of like 10 of those or something. So now you can like have to move like slowly with the retractable spikes. You know what I mean?
I wonder if we can add a logic to this later. Like
what?
grouping type of logic, where
yeah,
the
and that like
grouped
make
together.
Yeah, I get you. I say let's not do that now, but yeah, like instead of having to manually set the timing on each spike, we should find a way to like say, okay, you based on how many there are, like if there are 10 and I give you a certain delay or whatever, you should be, good or whatever, and it should figure it out how to time them. Yo, Alex.
Yo.
He's so bad. He's so
Yeah.
bad.
Yo, dude.
No. Most games allow you to jump if you have to jump, even if you're not ground.
Yeah, this definitely makes it fun. This was a good suggestion.
This is tough.
Oh,
But you're still
tough.
taking damage though, right? You want to know why? It's because on when do we turn on the collider again? On which frame?
The third one. It's just I'm too
Really?
close to. I'm just too close to it. That's really all it is.
Oh, okay, yeah, it worked.
Like
Yeah,
at
you're right.
time.
Okay,
Yeah, at a time, like I'm just too close to one of them. That's rising up.
got it.
That makes
So
sense.
maybe we should make
Make
it
them wider.
either
Depends.
yeah, like
Let's
make
look at
the time a bit slower.
Time slow.
But it's
Maybe
fine.
make the sprite wider itself.
That's an option, but
Because I feel like the player might be wider than the sprite, the spike sprite.
I get you.
So like if you're standing in like the halfway mark of the first spike, you might be touching the second spike. I don't know. I think that's
I get what you
if
mean.
we would
Yeah.
decrease this a little bit.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah, and like his cape or his scarf or whatever isn't like a damageable zone. I'm fine with that.
Hmm. Still too much.
Yeah, but I don't think that because if we expand the sprite, then it won't fit on the like
That's
three of them
true.
won't nicely fit on the
Okay.
platform. I say let's just reduce the timing. Like let's make it a bit slower so that the player has more time. Because I think it'd be tough to find this like pixel perfect size to make it all work. But I mean, it's working well so far though. Like
Yeah,
oof.
it's a pretty good template for now. So we could
Yeah,
we
yeah,
could
like-
do a lot with that. We could do a lot with that.
Yeah, so we definitely have time to come
You
back.
know
and,
what? Now that
do
we
that.
now that I decreased the whole thing,
he's
not really,
we
like,
should make that jump like
he's not really
easier. Okay, go ahead.
sliding. Now that he's now that like I've decreased the sprite thing,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really like doing that thing where you're on the corner a whole lot.
Oh, that's
Okay.
actually good then. Yeah.
That's good, yeah, because he was like rolling off the side and stuff.
I think that's fine. I had to do it again because I was doing some of that in
And that makes sense because, like, if you look at where the feet are compared to the cape, you know, yeah, that's why he would be sliding off because there's that little
Yeah.
extra space.
where's
Mhm.
let me really make just his body. That's
And it should be to the edge of the feet.
I'm fine with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Arm in lava, no problem. Feet in lava, death.
What happens to the collider during, like, the other animations, like when you're jumping?
oh,
It should stay the same, I think.
it stays the same.
Okay.
Yeah, we had it where one collider for all the animation.
Okay.
I was too close to it. Yeah. Either way, it's fine.
Yeah. I think we should just do the timing for now, but I think that we can leave that for right now.
Yeah, I agree.
So we can place some spikes now, or we can do that off stream. I'm fine with either one. I'm fine with the placing some now and figuring out where best to put them. So maybe we don't put it there because this is already a time switch. So if you have to wait there for that thing, it might mess up the timer. So we either need to make the timer for the switch a bit longer, or move this to a better place, like maybe down.
Do you want to keep
below or
that pattern though of the alternating spikes?
something. Yeah, sure. I'm totally fine with that.
So do you want me to make this prefab as well?
Yeah, I think a nice 3 wide spike thing is a good prefab.
Ooh, well. Alright, so I'm gonna add this to section 3.
And I was gonna say, or should we do it in section 1 or 2 or all 3? I don't know, just because we have more like dead space in sections 1 and 2. Because here we have the time switch, which affects how we do it. Whereas in sections 1 and 2, we don't have as much variety of gameplay, so it might be better in those sections. But it's up to y'all too.
So how about we figure that one out a little later? For now, it's
Okay.
a prefab, so we can put it in whenever
Sure.
we want. Now
Yep.
let's see about this guy.
Okay, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
So for this one, right, it's really let me share art.
And just so everyone knows what we're working on now, so these disappearing platforms, what we're trying to have happen is, as of right now, when you jump on it, you don't know when it'll disappear. Like we know because we played the game a lot, but the timing it isn't clear. So we're trying to find a way to have it animate where it kind of like shakes a bit when the player steps on it, so that the player has an idea. Okay, this platform is shaking, which means it's gonna either fall or crumble or disappear, instead of it just like kind of falling from under their feet and they don't know why.
Where's the sprite at? Oh, you know what? If I click on sprite, I can.
Do you want to push before we move on to this next
Yo,
feature?
he's right, man.
Save and
Let,
push.
let's
Edit.
push, be safe.
Practical.
Especially if we're going to be using like, I don't know,
Yeah.
Azure for keeping track of like features, and
Oh,
we can
Sure, yeah.
link specific commits to do lists, tasks, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. something like that. I'm getting a little more lazier and lazier with my commit messages.
Oh, same. It's bad. At work, I'm like, commit for fixes. Push.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you
It's
need.
like terrible.
Let's see. Did I push? Yeah, I pushed. Oh yeah. So the sprite is probably inside then, or not? Okay, that's what it is. It's a platform box. So we're using all-in-one, no animation. 284, 284. So it kind of looks like we're using 284, 282, 284.
Okay.
So this guy and these two guys. We're not using this one.
Wait. Really?
Yeah.
No, that can't be. I'll tell you why. Wait. Really?
Look, see,
Maybe,
if you
yeah.
look at, if you look
Maybe
at
you're
the sprite rendering,
Yeah, it's 284, yeah.
284 and 282.
Oh, weird. I thought I used 3 different sprites. But okay.
Could be worse, right?
Yeah, word.
It doesn't even look bad. That's why I was like,
No, it looks fine.
how do we animate this? Do we just make it shake? Is that what it is?
So yeah, what I was thinking is instead of trying to figure out an animation with sprites, maybe we legitimately like take the above object, the like platform object, and just like shake it. You know what I mean? Like once player touches it, we can either we can do one of two things. We add a moving object script to all the disappearing platforms and have the start and end be like right next to each other. And when the player lands on it, it'll just bounce between the two before it destroys itself, which will give the desired effect.
But
Or we do another kind of animation.
Isn't the player normally like once he's on this platform, or is it the moving platform that it does that weird thing where like it no, if we add the moving object as well, if we might add the moving object controller, won't it also move the player as it shakes?
Yeah, you're right, because and so maybe that's okay. 'Cause I'm trying to think, because in this case, do we want to just move underneath the player, or do we want them to like? I don't know which one makes more sense.
What were you guys visualizing?
Like a little wiggle, like an earthquake.
Yeah, and so we're saying, does the player move with that wiggle, or do they stay stationary? I think since the moving platforms and other things move the player too, maybe we let it move the player. I don't know. Let's try the moving object and just see and see how it looks. Because how else would we do this? We have to. Yeah. How else do we do this? I think the moving object is our best bet for right now.
Is there a script for disappearing platform?
There is, yes.
And this is the platform, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's on in here. So we have platform, which is the game object that holds the platform, right?
Yep.
Now
And so
we know
on
that,
collision
yeah,
enter 2D, yeah.
we know every one of we know platform. All the game objects within platform have sprite renderers, right? So
Yep. But platform is all three. So if we can find a way to just move platform itself, like translate it by some X or Y, then that's fine.
I
And we can make a
wonder.
method called shake platform that might be able to do that.
I wonder if we could just do that effect, but on the sprite level and not on the collider. Right? Oh, fly.
I get what you're saying,
Ah.
so that it'll shake, but it won't move the player.
Yeah. So let's have an array, right? And we're gonna call it.
I mean, honestly, then instead of doing this, what you can do is move the platform, except don't do the parenting thing that we do in moving object, because that's what makes the player move along with the platform. We make the player a child of the moving platform,
Yep.
and so it follows its transform. If we just don't do that, then it will do exactly what you're thinking. It'll just move the sprite, and the player will kind of just be stationary. Yeah, if you scroll down, I think it's the on. Okay, yeah, sure. Or like a bool, like should parent player or not or something. Or yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, in most cases it'll be true, and then we can create a method or just have it be a tick. Yeah, no, it can be a tick box actually. Yeah, and then we can just in Unity just toggle that on and off for yeah.
Yo, this fly.
And I feel you, man.
I think we can. I think it's safe to leave something like this here.
Yeah.
We just don't want to do this, right? So now how does this? We have to put a start and end. Damn, we have to put a start and end on every one of these.
No, I'm saying so. What we do is we go to the prefab.
Oh.
And we do it one time and add a start and end, and they should all be the same. It should just be like to the left and right. It should cascade down to all the prefabs. Hopefully, because when we find out it doesn't, then tears of
let me see where the moving platform script is.
It is on. It should be on platform, right? Yeah, platform.
Yeah.
And the start and end is yeah. So we can do the same thing for disappearing platform because it has the same structure. It has a above and then a below. Yeah, so here we can add a moving object and then we'll add a start and start and end will go underneath disappearing platform medium. Yeah, so now, yep, you got it. We'll add 2 new game objects, start.
And do.
And then they can literally be like right to the left and right. Like not even like not much.
Like that.
A little more probably, but like yeah, like that like that's enough. Yep. It'll be just enough that it'll just like shake a bit between, and yeah, I think that's good. And so then the last thing we need to do is then in disappearing platform controller, we need to get the instance of moving object controller so that we can call the is active thing, or we can fire an event.
Let's make this like move speed 10 or something. We're not gonna parent player. Disappearing platform is here, so it's gonna be the child of the moving object controller. So we have disappearing platform. But when this is happening, we're gonna set it to false after a disappear time, right? But then after another amount of time, we
bring it back. So when we bring it back, we need to set.
We need it before action.
Yeah.
So here we can get the private. What is it called?
Moving object controller. Yeah. Yep, we can get that and start.
Component and children. That's how it works, right?
Yes, yeah, you're right. Yep, and then here we can set it. I forgot what we called it. Set active or something. Set is active, yeah. To true, and then we set it to false. Once we're done.
Oh, buddy. Make sure.
Is giving an issue?
No, I just want to make sure it's correct.
Okay, sure.
When inactive, when is active is false.
Also, am I still in sync and stuff?
Say words.
Words.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Wow, that's amazing.
A
You
miracle.
upgraded your internet?
No. I think it's just my roommate was not home, so I guess when we're both on the internet, it just does that. But
Oh, yeah. You might want to get a new router.
yeah, probably because I just have this basic one that sucks.
Because I got a new router and it really like helped. Because it has what's it called? The Netgear Nighthawk something. It has 2.4
Dude,
gigahertz.
Netgear
I
makes
think.
such good stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
there's a I think it's called a bandwidth. There's a bandwidth for I think it's like 2.4 gigahertz, and this is for regular.
Is the basic, yeah, but 5 megahertz
Yeah,
or 5
gigahertz,
gigahertz
there you
is
go.
that
That's
good
what
stuff.
that's what I'm using here when I'm where I am,
Nice,
because the router
yeah.
is like literally right there. So
Mhm.
yeah, this is perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. I gotta do that as well. Get a new router, get that 5 gigahertz going on.
Yeah. It's sometimes it's so necessary.
Word, I feel that, man.
It's
Yo,
so good.
that looks so good.
So
That does look
beautiful.
good. That looks really good.
Wait, I don't know where to go.
But
Oh,
hold
crap.
on, but go back. Does it keep shaking
No,
even
no,
when
no.
it respawns?
I before I set it to I set the whole platform to false.
Okay,
I set
yeah.
is active to false, which means when it's inactive, it will go. At the very least, the thing it's gonna do is it's gonna go back to its original position because it's right now it's set to go to original when inactive.
Yep.
And it goes there so fast that once it's active again, it'll just go there straight there. So
got it.
because I put it on
That
10
looks
speed.
so good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That it worked out well.
Okay.
Nice.
That's so beautiful.
Nice.
That's perfect. Oh wait, it is still shaking.
See?
It is still
It's
shaking.
still shaking.
No, it's because I touched it again. Like from the.
You sure?
Yeah.
Try it again.
Yeah, like jump on it and then like go far away.
Just wait.
Oh, it kind of like shakes a bit when it comes back a bit, right?
It has to reset. That's why.
Got you. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm fine with that.
I like that. Do we
Sometimes
want
it
a
doesn't.
sound? Do we want a sound?
Yeah. So
Probably.
now I think a sound.
The reason it was shaking
like
before
a
though is because I
rumbling
touched
sound?
it like this.
Okay. Didn't we fix that so that it's only on top?
Did we?
I thought we did because I remember us having that issue before with disappearing platforms. I could be wrong though. Like, do not quote me.
Was it disappearing? Right.
Yeah, and so I'm trying to think now. Yeah, so a sound. So maybe while you're figuring that out, Chris, do you want one of us to look for a sound and see if we can find something quick that might be good for like a crumbling sound?
I'm looking now. How long should the sound be?
I think maybe even like a second is fine, or two maybe, because the shaking only lasts for a very short amount of time. So
what is the exact time we have for the shaking?
Yeah.
Right now, I think it might.
What is it? How long does it last?
2F. Seconds.
Okay, so 2 seconds.
Okay, so 2 seconds. Gotcha.
Wait, didn't we do something where we just repeated the time? Couldn't we just loop it?
We could do that too. Yeah. So if it's 1 second, that's fine too.
Okay. I'm looking right now.
No problem.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thinking about stuff.
So yeah, so once we do this, then I guess we can take a look at a few things. We can take a look at the menu, particle effects. We have some options, so I think that's totally fine.
What was
That
I
we definitely
thinking?
have stuff that
I have
can work.
to
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to get off stream like 15 minutes before, so like 20 minutes from now.
Okay, sure. So then
Yeah.
maybe we can just maybe we just finish this up then.
I think that's the best. Maybe we can talk about the menu a little bit, or and say our goodbyes to you guys when the time comes.
Yeah.
Give us our chance
Exactly
to
that.
It's our little, see you later. Let's see.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's on collision enter. So we really we want it to be when it's on top, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I remember
Can we use a
this not
similar
really-
piece of code that we did for the spawning of the player? You remember when we respawn the player, we like
Oh,
draw
that's
a line
hilarious.
and figure out where they
I
go?
remember. So I thought we thought we fixed this because we were using is grounded, but for this single one that's right here. Let's see if we find it. Single one that's right here. When we're here, we
Yeah.
are grounded.
Lol.
So this is like an edge
I'm
case over here.
dead. Yeah. As in we are grounded and touching it from the side. Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe what we do, right, is I think this is a problem that we could fix.
I think
But
I
for
have
right
an
now,
idea
maybe
of
we
how
just move that platform to
Let me
the
see.
right, so they have to jump. But yeah, I get you.
Is grounded. Right? Oh, right now we're checking is grounded. How are we? This is the public variable is grounded. So it's really here that we're doing it, right? We set this and let's peek this real quick. Set this that right. Oh no, we can make this up. Yeah. So what we can do is we can find out what exactly is the game object that we're grounded to, or we can store it. Game object. Why don't we just call it ground? Does that make sense if we do it that way?
Wait, no, I'm kind of lost. Wait, say it again. What are we doing?
Like the actual game object we're grounded to.
Oh, okay. Let's call it ground. I think is too generic. Do we call it like ground
game
player
object?
zone or like maybe like current ground or something?
Current
That might
ground.
work. Yeah, like the current thing you're on.
Where's is grounded? Checking.
I haven't had much luck, Chris. How about you?
I got something.
Okay, cool.
Let's null it out first, and then what we'll do is then if hit dot collider not equal to null, you can say current ground equal to hit dot collider dot game object.
Okay.
And really, it's if current ground is not equal to null. How's
Okay.
that?
Yeah. It makes sense. Let's try it out.
Oh no, I forgot. Now we actually need to look at that. So
Oh yeah.
so we have disappearing platform. So if is grounded and if and player controller dot current ground is equal to
Also, the sound that Chris found, I think is perfect. I think it works well.
Yeah, we just need to, like, I guess when we put it on itch, we should save the link. So because it's not public domain, so we just need to link the. We just gotta give it credit. That's it. Just
Yeah,
gotta
got you.
see, haha, haha.
Wait, I didn't see. Sorry. Yeah.
So I'm grounded here. So because I'm grounded here, it's not. And then we could do this. So this could be a general
Nice.
solution for things where we really need to make sure like we're grounded on that specific thing
Yeah, nice.
for logic
Nice
to go
fix.
through.
Okay, and now, yeah, so let's, I guess, Chris, can you put the link, do we put it on itch? Do we put it, oh wait, no, the link is in resources, so we can make sure we go back to it then.
Yeah, we'll know it's there.
Okay, cool.
Crumbling
Yeah,
on Bible.
Yeah. You just have
yep,
to
and
download the Wave or the MP3.
Sure. I think we do
I just-
MP3, right?
yeah, we mostly use MP3, so that's fine.
You can do either one.
Yeah, Wave or MP3, it'll both be good.
I'm pretty sure.
then-
From what I remember, I clicked on it. I'm just waiting for it to down. Oh, I have to go to downloads.
I think that, what is it? Chris, you might know more because you know more about music and stuff. Wave is a little bit better than MP3, or is it about the same for the most part? And is that and it's FLAC? That's like the true quality, right? Like the highest
I think
quality.
Wave has a whole lot more data, and from what I know, Wave is used like it's a lot more used in terms of research and analysis, right?
MP3 files are compressed and Wave files are uncompressed.
What? In the
Okay,
hell?
gotcha.
So so I think you might have better quality
I'll be
with
right back.
Wave files.
I don't know why they're ringing.
Sure, but yeah, no problem. But I don't think that we'll have an issue though. I think that MP3 is good enough for our purposes though.
Yeah, I mean it's just it's like a 2-second sound. Like
Yeah, it's not like, oh my god, I'm missing out on those true sound bites.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So once Alex is back, we can do that, and I think that'll be a nice place to end stream. We got through the main two things that were on our list, which was the retractable platform spike, and the like shaking and crumbling on this
yeah.
on the disappearing platform.
If you
which
guys
is
want
dope.
to if you two want to stay on till 8 so you could do something else, that's fine, you know.
No, I think it's a good. Because then it's just 15 more minutes.
Okay, yo, thanks, TechNode. He said that FLAC and Wave are both lossless, but are large files, and we can try Opus. Is Opus a file type, or is that like a site or something?
So it doesn't seem like I'm able to download. Also, I might have to downstairs. Okay. See if there's a pack.
Okay, got it. No worries.
But yeah, I'm not able to download this. Like, do I click the down on the MP3?
Oh, you can't download
it? Hold on. Oh, it's because it's blocking it. That's funny. Wow. Wait, let me get a new download again.
Okay, Opus is a file format. Got it. It's an audio file. Oh, okay, got it. So Opus is like is it an OGG file?
Huh.
Or is it a file extension? Let me find out.
It's not
Got it.
downloading for
Okay.
me. Don't know why.
No? Let me see if I can get it and then drop it into the resources
That'd be great.
tab.
In the meantime,
Oh, I also can't do it. Yeah, you're right. Wait, no, I think I got it. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay.
Yeah, Tacno said the OGG or Opus. It's a bit better than MP3.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So we don't need it here, but I'm sure that at some point it may come in handy. Yo, thanks, Techno. Appreciate it. All right. So I didn't see that. I wasn't looking at stream real quick. Okay, Alex, you can go to the music channel on our Discord and you can download that file.
Downloads. Asset audio. Oh no. I think so. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we just need to would we add an audio source, or I forget how we do it, and then in the code we can call it, or I forgot how we call audio. I know we have to like play one shot or stuff like that. I remember if we. Yeah, I forgot how we do it.
I don't know. Let's try Unity.
Look at
Try to do a
look
Unity
at
event here.
Look at the jump. Look at the thing we have for jump. It'd be this like the same thing.
yeah, because all we need to do is just. I don't think we. What event are you trying to do?
Disappearing.
I mean,
Disappearing.
but why do we need an event?
Well, Unity events allow you to attach like functions and stuff to the in the inspector, so we can sort of invoke this, right? Invoke. You don't have to send it anything. We just need to invoke it. We have disappearing, and there it is, right? So now we can add the audio player, and we could do a play one shot. For now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that totally works.
Okay, that works.
And now let's test it out. I don't know if we'll be able to hear. I think we.
Well,
Let's see if we-
let me give it a shot, and then I'll put it on for you guys.
Go for it. Yeah.
Oh crap!
You still killed. You still killed them.
Yeah. There's just no doof.
Okay, so got it. All right. So then, do we play two sounds, and we have it like a crumbling, like a poof sound or something, or like a crumble sound? But
That could work.
Okay.
Like for example, we can create another one called the event.
like has or like I get you. Yeah, like disappeared. Yeah, like once it's gone or something.
And that's
Gotcha.
really here.
Okay, sure. And so now, do we have a sound for that? That's the main thing. Let's take a look. See if I can find a quick one.
Oh yeah, and you guys probably want to hear it, right? So let me switch out the thing. Oh, Unity. All right, you guys in it? See what's going on?
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. Let's see.
You heard it?
Yeah, I did.
It sounds good.
I mean, again, this doesn't really control the whole thing of this is playing that thing in one shot. So there's no controlling the disappear time and then changing the length of the playing of that one shot.
Yeah, because it keeps playing after it disappeared, kind of,
little
which
bit,
is again
yeah.
not the worst thing, but again, I think things that we can like polish up a bit later. But
Yeah, I mean
I
that's
think
not
that's fine
really
for right
that
now.
different from the ticking thing, right? We have the time switch
Yeah,
controllers.
yeah.
Here we would
Mhm.
just maybe like do the whole ticking thing, right?
Got it.
Let
Where
me see.
we
How did
yeah.
we?
mhm.
We did this. I almost forget how we did it.
We did it with the linked list that yeah, it was complicated.
Yeah,
We
here we
figured
are.
out the
Here
ratios and
we're
stuff.
actually like playing the one shot in code. So maybe we could do the same thing, but instead of playing one shot, it's more like playing a background sound, and then controlling.
I get you. Okay.
Hey,
Mhm.
what's that sound? We got another follower. Cenobite
Yo,
Offset. Yo, thanks for
Xenobite
the follow.
offset.
Cenobite. I think Cenobite
Xenobite
are from
offset. Yo, thanks for the
Hellraiser.
follow. Appreciate it.
Yes, very much
Wholesome,
appreciated.
wholesome.
Thanks for joining too.
That sounds like the from Hellraiser.
Yeah, that's what it just said. Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
okay. Yeah.
I don't know if Offsec is the Cenobite from Hellraiser, but
Nice name.
cool. Yeah. So, did you find a file?
I think I might have a kind of like exploding sound. You mean, right?
Romance. Yeah, an exploding sound.
Let me see if this one works. This is also not from online. It's just from my like this whole list of just like sounds I downloaded a while back when I was a bit younger, and it's literally called Crate Break. So kind of falls in into
You
what we
can
need.
see
So
I
let's see if
commented
it
it
works.
out, but there is also this option of playing it in the background on a loop,
Hmm.
uh, and then like getting rid of it. Like we can sort of
I get
yeah
you.
think of the like we're pulling in the audio source that's being played in the background. That's something I added to the audio player.
Okay,
Yeah, so
got
we'll
it.
see
Yeah,
what
I
that.
dropped the file in the music channel if you want to
Yeah, and when it's playing in
take
the
a listen.
background, it loops. So
Hmm.
that's the thing, right?
Okay.
Um,
And Chris, you can take a listen too and see if you like it. If you don't like it, that's fine too. It's kind of like a create explosion sound. I understand if you want to pick
uh,
a different one.
crumbling
And
break.
if we can't find one now, then we can find one later.
I guess that works. I don't know what I want for this situation.
Yeah, right. Like, do we have it just do the sound it has now? Do we have it do both? I don't know. Yeah,
I think it's
let's just
pretty
see how
good
it
the
works
way it
now.
is, but we could see.
We could always change it
Yeah, if anything,
later.
all
I
we got to
think
do is just yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we could always change it later. The important thing is that we have it set up so that it's already like doing its thing. You know?
Yeah, in case you change like both sounds or something.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
it's not too big of a deal. Right.
I don't think that's too bad. And I'll go on on like multiple.
Can get to it. Ah!
I don't think that sounds too bad in my opinion. How about you, Chris?
I'm cool with it.
Can
I mean,
you
I'm not Chris, but
can you do it again? Can
sure.
you do it one more time?
I also care what you think, Alex. I only asked Chris because he wasn't sure.
That's perfect.
That's nice, right?
Ah!
We have to make those platforms a bit lower because that jump you kind of like bonk your head and you lose your height.
Unless we
Yeah.
get rid of some of this.
We could do that too.
I'm also fine with that too. But the reason I wouldn't do that is because we have to add a tile to the false wall then. Unless you're fine with that. In all honesty, it's really not that serious.
Yeah, it's probably not that big of
Yeah,
a deal if we
yeah,
do
yeah. It's not. So yeah, just take a line off the top of the ceiling, I guess.
the line. Section 3 tiles.
Section 3
But
tiles,
while I
ground
do
tiles.
this, we're nearing the
Hmm.
end of this because Chris has got to do his thing, and
I mean, you guys could keep going if you want.
I kind of want to end it too because I also got to do some things.
Okay,
Um,
okay, that's fine.
I'm
like
dead. Yeah.
figure out what who rung my bell and why. Um,
Like, no, that's too funny, man. I'm looking at that hacker man's again. I'm still weak.
I don't even know what that was a reference to, but true.
sure. Let's see. Yeah, so this was BK Game Devs. We did some things here and there. Hope you liked it. Thanks for the follow. New person, Sonobite, Hellraiser.
Word. Yeah. So go
Lobo
ahead.
Dubious, Lobo of Dubious, that's me. Sometimes I stream. Simonides, he streams more. Quan, he does a lot of the art.
But I don't stream.
But still. And yeah,
Yeah. So
that's it.
today we got a lot done. We got the retractable spikes. We got the crumbling platforms, and now they even have sound. So I think that it really adds a lot again just to the general like ambiance of the game and stuff. And now that I think about it, we can probably add a sound onto the spikes later on, like a
Yeah, like a
retract and like a
shishing.
shink.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yes.
And again, that's for later, but I think that that's also something that we can do. Would you mind just throwing that into the doc real quick before you go, Chris? And then if not, I'll do it after we stop.
Wait,
But
throw what into the dock?
a sound for the spike.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think we got a lot done. So next stream we'll keep going on. We'll take a look at some more things like the menu, maybe some particle effects, and a few more things. But we're definitely wrapping up on our development here of Wake Up, at least for this section. So look forward in the next few weeks. We'll hopefully post it on itch for everyone to playtest and give us your feedback.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And also, as usual, thanks everyone for the interaction in chat. Thanks Techno. Thanks Abominations. we appreciate the fun stuff and the information. Like I didn't know that about FLAC and Wave, but now I do. I didn't even know what an Opus file was, and now I do. So thanks, TechNode. So yeah, that's it. And
Opus.
I guess
You
we
don't
can
even
push
know
that.
us. Okay. Added sound to.
Wow, dang.
I'm gonna not do that anymore.
It's all right. No.
Added
It's fine.
sound
It's fine.
Puns are fine. Puns are fine.
Yeah. Puns are fine. It just makes you
We're just allowed to make fun of you because it makes you because you're a dweeb. Because you're a dweeb.
That's fine.
Because you're a dweeb.
What else? Oh yeah, and fixed ground.
Yeah, we fixed the disappearing platform ground check.
Ground checking.
Okay, cool. So with that, I think we're done. So thanks again for everyone who tuned in. We'll see you guys next week. Look forward to it. We'll be back. Yeah,
exactly.
This is BK Game Devs, and we're signing off.
Peace out.
See you guys.
Bye.